guys, it's Randy for Talk to Me Tuesday, and yes, I'm in the same outfit as last week. Got my Boo Crew on. I love this shirt. So I'm wearing out my Halloween shirt because it's Halloween. So I'm getting my wear in it for the month of October. You might see some more Talk to Me Tuesdays with me wearing it, but that's okay. I promise I'm changing my clothes and washing them. So before I get started with Jurassic Park, the challenge quilt, it is done, finished. I have it quilted, I have a label on it, I have binding. I just need to take a photo of it and email Carrie Quilt Company and write down all the information that I need to with it to get it submitted. I have until like the 31st. I was going to get Matt to take a picture of it today because that's what I'm waiting on. But he was a little too busy at work, so I'm not sure if we're going to do it tonight before we vote or sometime this weekend. But if you go to my Facebook page, I did share the post with Carrie Quilt Company, and on the post has the challenge fabric and what it looks like. So it's cheese fabric is what it was. It was cheese fabric. I think it's like food truck something. I can't remember, but it was pretty challenging. But it was also a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I have it done. And I forget when it'll all be online for people to start voting on, but I'll let y'all know. You can go vote. Obviously, I would love for you to vote for me, but I will still love you if you vote for someone else, because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like really awesome quilts on there. So anyways, that's enough about the challenge quilt. On to Jurassic Park. I have it back on the wall because I'm done with the challenge quilt now, so I can put my focus back on Jurassic Park. I have my patterns printed out of so far things I want to do with it. I saw on the Facebook group with Jurassic Park where someone put all of what the squares were, like the sizings. So I wrote mine down for quick reference with all that. I know I want to do the two vehicles, and I'm going to do the egg. The problem is that there's only one 10x6, and it'll be right up underneath there. The problem lies with that is that this really awesome raptor right here, yeah, that's a 10x6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it and stash it to its 12 inches, and I think it will look really cool because it can like be hiding in the foliage in the quilt. I think it'll look really awesome. So I don't like to change like the sizing on blocks. Well, first of all, I find it very difficult to do, and then like once I do it, it's just a pain in the butt. Like I rather make it and then just stash it out. So that's what I'm gonna do because I want that vehicle, the one where, you know, the kids like get attacked by the T-Rex from the top. And then I want to obviously do the Jeep, because how can you not do like Jurassic Park and not do the Jeep? So I'm gonna get started on these. I highly doubt by the next time I film my Talk to Me Tuesday that I will have more than one block done. But we will see how far I get with it. The last thing to talk about is the Stitch Pink that I got going on. So I have nine blocks done. We're on day 15. So I'm just a little bit behind schedule. That's okay. Last night, I cut out some fabric for some squares, for some blocks. So I have them set aside where I can just grab the pattern, and I have them in little baggies so I can just grab and just start stitching, and it makes things much easier. So I think I have like 3 or 4 of those ready to go. But you will see on here, like I started doing my rows, because when I looked at the pattern, we don't have the finished instructions yet. That comes out on the 31st. But if you look at the quilts, there's no sashing in between the rows and in between the blocks. So I just started putting my rows together to make it easier. But you will notice there is a block that does not belong in the quilt, and that is because it was the Dresden plate. I'm not a Dresden plate person. I've never made one. So it was my first time doing it, and it was it was a disaster. I put it on the wall and I was like, no, there's no way that I can have this in this quilt. It didn't look good. It wasn't round. It was like, yeah. Hot mess did not describe that block. Maybe a spicy disaster described that block, but it was, you know, I'm glad I made it. Well, number one, I found out I cannot make a Dresden. And then number 2, I did something new, and it didn't work out for me, so I moved on, and I'm glad that I did challenge myself, even though it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So what any normal person does is they just replace the block with something else, and that's what I did. So I went on to Sew Hooked, and I was like, I'm pretty sure Jennifer's got 12-inch block somewhere that I could throw into the quilt, and I remembered Hugs. So I did that in pink last night, and I love it in the quilt. I really do. I really do. I really like it. I think it's fitting because hugs are healing, and you know, hugs are just awesome. You know, they can lift you up. And yeah, so this is where I'm at with this. My backing fabric did come in. It's buried, so I'll show that to you later. And I ordered my my thread. I got it from Fat Quarter Shop. I want to quilt this in a very, very light pink, cause why not? So I went on to Fat Quarter Shop, and they were having a sale with the Arfill thread. So instead of just getting one spool of the pink thread for I think it was like $8 or $9, I went ahead and got a pack of 3, and they were 3 different colors of pink. So I got the very light pink that I wanted, and then I got like a medium shade, and then I got a really dark hot pink, which will look great for the binding. So that worked out, and I think I paid, with shipping added on, I think it was like a little over $20 for 3 spools. So that's not bad for Arfill thread. But yeah, I'm just waiting on for that to come, which I'm pretty sure it's gonna come before the end of October. So yeah, I'm well on my way with both of these, and yeah, I will see you guys next week. And next week I do plan to show you last year's challenge quilt that did not get done because it's epic. I wish I finished it to turn it in, but I didn't. So that is that. And I will see you guys next week. Bye, everyone.